In this TikTok Ads Masterclass, you are going to learn how to harness the power of TikTok advertising. We'll start by showing you how to sign up for TikTok ads and get $1,000 in free ads credit. This is an exclusive offer for Pro Digital Hub audience. Then we'll dive into connecting TikTok Pixel to your website, whether it's Shopify, WordPress, or any other type of platform. After that, we'll explore all the different ad campaign types and guide you in creating your very first ad. I'll also show you how to drive leads with TikTok Instant Pages and even direct traffic to WhatsApp and Messenger. Plus, we're going to cover TikTok Instant Forms, where you can collect leads directly within TikTok, and many more. If you want to master TikTok advertising, this is the only video you'll need. For the best experience, watch this video step by step without skipping, as each section builds on the last. Without further ado, let's get started. Let's start with the first step and sign up for TikTok ads. You can save money by using our sign up link, which offers $1,000 in free ads credit on TikTok ads. To take advantage of this offer, just click the link in the video description, or you can just type prodigitalhub.net/TikTok. I'll be sure to keep this link updated at all times, so that you're getting the latest offers when you are signing up for a TikTok ads account. The first thing to do is to click here on Claim Offer, or Get Started. Enter your email, and choose a password. Agree on TikTok terms, and then click on Continue. Here's a quick verification. Select two objects that have the same shape. I'm gonna select the letter R. And then click on Confirm. Now head over to your email inbox and look for an email from TikTok. Inside, you'll find a 6-digit code. Copy it and paste it here. The final step is to choose your industry. And then enter your business name. If you don't have one, just enter your website URL or simply type your name. Enter your mobile number and your company website. If you don't have a website, you can simply leave this field blank. Make sure to agree to TikTok's terms, and then click on Get Started. Click down here on Accept. And by this, you have successfully created a TikTok ads account. Here we can see various ad formats offered by TikTok, and in this masterclass we're gonna cover the four most significant ad types. The first one is Reach Ads, which is designed to maximize the number of people who see your ad. It's mainly used to increase brand recognition across a large user base. Next is TikTok Community Interaction Ad, which encourages user engagement by driving followers and shares to foster brand connection. Lead generation ads are designed to collect contact information, such as emails and phone numbers, from potential customers directly within the platform. And the most important ad type is website conversion, which is designed to drive specific actions on your website, such as purchases and signups. Let's start from the end and create our first ad with the website conversion objective. But before creating ads on TikTok, you'll need to connect your website to TikTok ads, so TikTok can measure the effectiveness of your ads. However, if you don't have a website, you can skip this part, and I'll show you how to advertise without a website in the next step. To connect TikTok Ads Pixel with your website, go to Tools up here, and click on Events. This is where you control website connection. Let's start by connecting TikTok Ads to Shopify, and after that, I'll show you how to connect TikTok to any other type of website. Open your Shopify admin panel next. Click on Add Apps. Then click on Shopify App Store down here. What we're gonna do here is to search for TikTok app. You'll get plenty of results, but make sure to click on this one and ensure that this app is developed by TikTok. Click on Install. And click on Install again here as well. Click on Setup Now down here. Before clicking Connect, ensure that your TikTok ad account is open in the same browser, allowing Shopify to seamlessly sync between them. Let's proceed here and click on Connect. You'll notice that Shopify auto-detected your TikTok account. Click on Connect. And connect here as well. And connect again. Now here we want to ensure that Shopify shares the maximum amount of data with TikTok to enhance ads performance. Here at Pixel, make sure that TikTok Pixel for Shopify is selected, and if you don't see it, click on Create Pixel, and a new pixel will be generated for you, and then click on Confirm. And finally click down here on Finish Setup. And with this step completed, we've successfully connected TikTok ads to Shopify. Let's go back to Events page in TikTok Ads and refresh it. You'll notice that Shopify Pixel is added here, and TikTok Ads will now be able to read all events on your Shopify store. Now, let's explore how to connect TikTok with other website types. I'll use a WordPress site as an example to guide you through the process. Click on plus icon, and then click on Connect Data Source. However, if you are creating your first pixel, you will see a page similar to this. So click on Get Started. On either case, you'll see the same pop-up appear here. Select Web, and click Next. Skip this step. Select Manual Setup, and click on Next. Select TikTok Pixel here, and click on Next. Choose a name for your pixel. This can be anything you like, such as your website name or your business name. For me, I'll just call it My Website. And then click on Create down here. Now we have this line of code, which represents your ad account pixel. It's essentially a snippet of code that should be added to your website that enables you to measure performance, optimize your ads, and build targeted audiences for your ad campaigns. Now I'm going to walk you through how to add this pixel to your WordPress website. You can follow the same steps for other website builders as well. Alternatively, you can easily email this pixel code to your developer, and they can add it for you. Let's go to WordPress and add this pixel. We are now inside WordPress admin panel. The first thing to do is to add a plugin. Go to Plugins here, and click on Add New Plugin. And we're gonna search for a plugin called WP Code. This plugin will allow us to add any code to our WordPress website. Click on Install Now. And then click on Activate. You can find the plugin added down here, under the name code snippet. Click on Header and Footer. Now go back to TikTok Ads, and copy the pixel code. And paste it in the header section. Click on Save Changes at the top, and with that, we've successfully added the TikTok Ads pixel to WordPress website. Regardless of the website builder you're using, simply ensure the pixel is added to the header, and you'll be all set to go. Now let's verify that the pixel code is added to the website. Go down here, and click on Install Pixel Helper. Click on Add to Chrome to enable this extension. Now let's go to the website and verify pixel installation. Click up here on Extensions list, and then click on TikTok Pixel Helper. You'll notice that the pixel has been detected on the website, and it's now able to view website pages. Go back to TikTok Ads to finalize pixel setup. Click down here on Next. Enable Automatic Advanced Matching, and click on Next. In this step, we'll set up events on our website to help TikTok Ads track and understand user actions taken on the site. The first thing to do is to copy website address and paste it here. And then click on Launch Event Builder. Now we'll identify the key actions users take on this website. Down here, you'll notice that this website offers services and products for sale online, so we'll focus on tracking these major actions to optimize TikTok Ads performance. Let's click on Web Design Service that can be purchased online. Viewing product page is important action for us, so click here on Add Event. Select URL Visits, and click on Next. This event type is known as View Content. So let's go ahead and select View Content from the events list. And here we're gonna tell TikTok that if the website URL contains the word product, then label this action as View Content. So I'm gonna copy the word product and paste it here. Click on Confirm, and with that, the event is successfully set up, and TikTok will now track this action based on the criteria we've defined. Let's move forward with the buying funnel. Click on Add to Cart, then proceed by clicking on View Cart. Click on Add Event. Select URL Visits, and click on Next. Choose Add to Cart event from the list. And the URL should contain the word cart, in order to be considered as Add to Cart event. And then click on Confirm. Let's move to Checkout page. We're gonna call this event Initiate Checkout. And the URL should contain the word checkout, to be included in this event. And then click on Confirm. Let's move now to the final step, and purchase the product. We've now reached to the most important page, the Order Confirmation page. This page is displayed to customers who complete a purchase, whether it's a product or a service from your store. Let's call this event Complete Payment. And the URL should contain Order Received, in order to be labeled as Complete Payment Event. And by this, we finalized labeling most important events on this store. Go back to TikTok ads, click on Next, and then click on Finish. And with this, the pixel is installed successfully. Now let's start creating ads in TikTok. The first thing to do is to click up here on Campaigns. Here it's blank as we didn't create any campaign yet. Click up here on Create. Here we have TikTok advertising objectives. As mentioned earlier, we're gonna cover website conversion, lead generation, community interaction, and reach. These are the most effective ad types on TikTok. So let's start with the most important objective, website conversion. Click on it. So here we're gonna advertise for web design service. I'm selling this service online through my WordPress website and WooCommerce plugin. Note that you can apply the same steps to sell anything online, whether it's a service or a product. The first thing is to edit campaign name to something like website conversion - website design. These settings are advanced, and we'll cover them later in this video, but for now keep them turned off. And then click here on Continue. And here we have something called Ad Group. This is TikTok ad structure. You have the campaign first, and under each campaign, you can have more than one ad group, and under each ad group, you can create one ad or more. In the ad group, we define budget and schedule, and who we want to target with our ads. And ads will contain ad creatives, such video or images. Let's edit the name for this ad group, and call it Ad Group 1. So here, we have the campaign, and under it, we have the ad group. Now where you want to send ad viewers? Do you want to send them to your website, or to TikTok Instant Page? As mentioned earlier, TikTok Instant Page allows us to direct users to a page within TikTok itself, eliminating the need for an external website. We're gonna cover both in this tutorial. Let's begin by directing people to our product page on the website. Now the first thing with the website is to choose our data connection. So here we have 2 pixels. I'm gonna select this one, which is my website. The next step is to choose optimization event. We're gonna choose here, complete payment event. I want to guide people to my website to purchase this product, and for that TikTok will optimize ad delivery to target those most likely to make a purchase. Sometimes you'll notice that you can't select complete payment event and it looks like this. And to solve this issue, make sure that your website receive at least one purchase for this event to be active. So let's choose here complete payment. Moving on to placements advanced settings. Here we have more than one option. You can, for example, disable user comments on ad. You can as well allow video ad download, or maybe disable it. And of course we're gonna allow video sharing for maximum reach. Next, we move on to targeting, where you can set the location. Whether you choose to target specific countries or cities, it's entirely customizable to fit your goals and preferences. Since I'm currently in Dubai, I'll be targeting customers located here. However, as I mentioned earlier, you have complete freedom to target multiple countries or cities based on your strategy. Now we'll choose the age group for targeting. Since my ad is about website design, people aged 13 to 17 are unlikely to be interested in this service, so I'll exclude that age range. So I'm going to select an age group of 18 and above for this ad. You might also consider deselecting the 18 to 24 age group, as they are relatively young and may not be particularly interested in website design services. As for gender targeting, it's pretty straightforward. If you're selling a product that primarily appeals to women, such as beauty products, you can exclude men from your targeting, and vice versa. But I'm going to keep them both here. Now for language targeting, choose the language your target audience speaks. In my case, I'm going to select English. After making all these selections, the potential audience size for this ad is estimated to be between 7 to 8.5 million people, which is considered good by TikTok standards as they recommend a broad audience to achieve the best results. For instance, if I select only female, you'll see that the audience size decreases to 2 million, accompanied by a warning message indicating that the audience is too narrow, and it's generally preferable to opt for broader targeting to enhance performance. Now let's look at high spending power. If you select this option, you'll notice that the audience size drops to 6 million out of 7 million, which doesn't make much sense that 80% of the audience has high spending power, so I believe this targeting option isn't very accurate in TikTok ads. Therefore, we'll just leave it set to target everyone. Moving on to the audience section, here you can create audience lists and select them from this menu. This is an advanced feature, and we'll cover it later in this tutorial. Next we move down to interests and behaviors, which involves tailoring and delivering ads to individuals based on their interests, hobbies, or online activities. This helps ensure your ads reach people who are more likely to engage with your content. Since we're creating an ad for a website design service, one of the best interests to target would likely be business owners. So let me search for business owners here, and then select it from the list. You can find interests across various fields, so feel free to search for the best interests that align with your product to ensure effective targeting. Let me select business services here as well. Additionally, I'll explore other related interests by searching for website. Let me select website builder interest. I believe it aligns well with my target audience. We've now defined 3 interests for this ad group, resulting in an estimated audience size of around 6 million people. This should provide a good balance between targeted reach and potential engagement. Let's proceed by clicking on the Devices section. Here you can choose to target specific platforms like Android or iOS. This is particularly useful if you're advertising a mobile app and want to show your ad to certain mobile users. You can also select specific mobile device models if needed. This feature can also be useful if, for example, you're selling mobile covers and want to specifically target Android users. It allows you to reach the right audience based on their device type. But for this ad group, we won't make any changes here. Now in this section, we'll assign the budget for the ad group. I recommend starting with $50 per day to give TikTok's algorithm enough data to test the audience and optimize your ad effectively and quickly. And of course you can increase it or decrease it based on ad group performance. And from here, you can also set the start and end time for the ad group. However, I prefer to let the ad run continuously and pause it manually when needed for more flexibility and control. You can also choose specific times for your ads to run, allowing you to target your audience during the most effective hours of the day. So for example, I want my ads to be shown from 7 a.m. in the morning to 6 p.m. on Monday. And on Tuesday I want to show my ad on these times, and so on. And if you leave any day blank, it means that no ads will be shown on that day. This feature is useful for services requiring timely customer responses. However, it's less effective for online product sales, where purchases can happen anytime. So let's set it back to all days. In this section, we want the optimization goal to always be set to conversion, as our aim is to drive people to take action on our website. In the Target CPA field, you can define the amount you're willing to spend for each acquisition, or in other words, how much you are willing to spend on ads for each purchase. For example, you can tell TikTok that you don't want to pay more than $10 for each acquisition or purchase. However, keep in mind that setting a small amount can limit your ad performance, and what we usually do is leaving this field blank for new campaigns, giving TikTok full freedom to optimize. And after collecting enough data, typically around 2 weeks, we can then assess and identify our CPA. And with this, we are done working on this ad group. Now we'll move on to the next step. After completing the ad group setup, we can proceed to create our first ad. So let's go down here and click on Continue. Before we jump into ad creation, please take a quick 10 seconds to hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. It really helps this video reach more people on YouTube. I really appreciate your support. The first step is to name our ad. Let's keep it simple and call it something like Video Ad 1. The next step is to assign the advertiser identity, and here we have 2 options. The first option is to use an existing TikTok account. By clicking here, you can connect your TikTok account with the ads and use videos from your account as advertisements. The second option is to create a new identity specifically for your ad account. If you click Create, you can set up a custom identity. Let's name it after the company, Nina Digital. And then click Create to set it up. So the advertiser name will be Nina Digital, as shown here. So this newly created identity is specifically tied to your ad account, allowing you to run ads without linking to an existing TikTok account. Let's proceed with the ad details. You have the option to upload a video ad, or create a carousel with up to 35 images. However, for TikTok ads to be effective, it's recommended to use video content, as TikTok is a video-centric platform. So let's create this ad using a single video format. We have created a video for this particular ad, website design. Let me play it.
Is your website stuck in the past? Let's change that. We create stunning custom websites just for you. With fast delivery, eye-catching designs, and a mobile-friendly layout, your site will shine on any device. Don't wait any longer. Transform your vision into reality. Click the link below and let's make it happen today.
As you can see, we shot this simple video using a mobile camera, and then add subtitles. From our experience running numerous TikTok campaigns, we found that more organic, user-generated content tends to deliver the best results on this platform. And if you want to get some inspiration for the perfect ad, I highly advise you to go to Analytics here and click on Creative Inspirations. Click up here on Explore More. On this page, you can also explore top-performing ads on TikTok. This feature allows you to see what's working well for other brands. You can also view top ads in specific countries. Let's for example select United States from the list. And also you can filter ads by industry, objective and language. Let's have a look at couple of ads. This is one of the top ads in US, and it can't be simpler than this. Let's view this one as well. It's clear that user-generated content is the most effective format for top-performing TikTok ads. I'm curious to see the top-performing ad on TikTok platform, so let's remove the country filter to see the #1 TikTok ad worldwide. Ladies and gentlemen, this ad has been recognized as the #1 ad on TikTok in the last 30 days.
So many of you want to know what the rain cloud humidifier sounds like, so I will play it for you at the end. I just want to point out a few details. So there are 3 levels of intensity for
As you see, it's always the simplest ad. You don't need Hollywood to shoot an ad for you. So please create your own ad using your mobile camera, and then edit it with free software like CapCut or InVideo. Let's go back to our campaign. Click on Campaign tab up here. And under Drafts, you'll find the campaign we've been working on. Hover the mouse here, and click on Edit Draft. Now we're back in the campaign. Click on the ad, and you'll see that all the settings have been saved. Go down to Ad Details. Here we have single video format, click on Upload. Select your video ad. And then click on Continue. And now it's uploading. Our video ad is now added here. And next, we want to add text to the ad. I added here, looking for custom website that stands out, fast turnaround and affordable prices. You'll need to come up with simple text that doesn't exceed 100 characters to keep it concise and impactful. Going down to the call to action, we can leave it as is, since TikTok will automatically rotate them to determine which performs best. Next we'll proceed to the interactive add-ons. From our experience, adding these can confuse the audience, so we're going to skip this option. And finally, we'll insert the website URL, where people can make their purchases. So this is the product that we want to sell online on the website. Go to Product page. Copy page URL. And paste it here. And then click here on Publish All. Since this is our first ad, we need to set up billing details for our ads to become active and start running. If you're a VAT-registered business, insert your VAT number. Otherwise, simply select Non-VAT Registered Business. And then insert your business address. Also make sure to select Automatic Payments here. As with manual payments, you need to add a balance to your account before delivering ads, and it's total headache. So Automatic Payments is your best choice. And when done, click on Submit. Insert your credit card details. Please note that TikTok will charge your card around $10 for verification purposes, and the amount will be refunded back to your card within 15 business days. And then click on Submit. And with this, payment method is added successfully to your ad account. And now the ad is being created. Click here on Back to Campaigns. Click on Campaigns tab. You can see here the campaign name, Website Conversion - Website Design. And if you click on it, you can see here Ad Group 1, which comes under the campaign. And to view the ads, click on the ad group. And here is the ad we just created. As you can see, the first campaign has been successfully set up, and you can view its details by navigating through these tabs. So this is our first campaign, a website conversion campaign directing people to an external website with pixel tracking. Our next campaign will also focus on conversions, but this time we'll direct users to an instant page within TikTok, instead of sending them to an external site. To create new campaign, click here on Create. And here we'll create another website conversion campaign. Let's name the campaign Website Conversion - Website Design and include instant page in the title to clearly differentiate it from the previous campaign that directs users to an external website. And then click on Continue. Now instead of selecting website, we're going to choose TikTok Instant Page as the destination for our campaign. As we've covered in the previous steps, here we'll assign the location, target interests, and set the ad group budget. I think it's clear and I don't want to repeat myself. So let's proceed, and click down here on Continue. Now we're gonna create the ad, along with Instant Page. Click on Choose from Library, to add the same video we used in the previous ad. Insert ad text here. Now we'll scroll down to create our instant page. Unlike the previous ad, where we had to insert a website address as the ad destination, this time we'll be creating an instant page directly within TikTok. Click on Create. The most common instant page is the contact page, where you encourage customers to reach out to you through messaging platforms like WhatsApp, or even call you directly. So select Contact here, and click on Confirm. The first step is to choose page language. You have so many languages here, but I'm gonna proceed with English. Here we have a list of page elements. We'll keep only the image and text, and delete the rest to keep the page simple and focused. Just click on trash icon beside each element to delete it. And of course you keep the contact element here. The first step is to work on the image. Click on the image, then click Update. I'll be adding a relevant image that aligns with the service I'm promoting, website design. And if you don't have a relevant image, you can go to a free website called pixels.com. Here you will find amazing royalty-free images. So the image is added here. Let's proceed to text element. I'm gonna write here something like, create your amazing website today. And from here you can change text alignment and size, but let's just keep it in the center. Minimize the text tab, and from here, we can add elements to the page. For example, let's add a video element to make the page more engaging. I recommend creating a video specifically for this page to encourage people to contact you, but for now, I'll upload the same video used in the ad. The video has been added to the page. Remember, this is an optional step. Now let's add another component. I suggest to add a text element that will be positioned below the video. I used ChatGPT to help me generate the text for the ad promoting website design services. I'll paste the text here, align it to the left side, and format it in bold to make it stand out. I think it looks great. Let's proceed to the most important part in this page, which is the contact element. Currently it's set to WhatsApp, but you can change it to other messaging platforms like Messenger. You can also add links to different platforms, such as Telegram or WeChat, depending on your preference and what your audience uses. Let's add a link to WhatsApp so that when someone clicks on it, WhatsApp will open automatically. This is the URL format for WhatsApp. You just need to insert your WhatsApp number after the / symbol. I'll include the format in the video description for easy reference. I'll add the link here and include my WhatsApp number. Keep in mind that the number should be entered without any leading zero. So start with the country code directly, without any zeros. And if you want people to call you directly, click here on phone call and insert your phone number. Let's go back to WhatsApp and click complete down here to finalize the setup. And now the page is complete, and if anyone clicks this button will be directed to the instant page and can easily contact us via WhatsApp. I think it's extremely simple. Let's finalize the ad and click down here on Publish All. The ad is now being created and everything is working smoothly. Go back to Campaigns. In the Campaigns tab, you'll find two campaigns. The first one is the instant page campaign we just created, and the other is the conversion campaign that directs people to an external website. And if you click on the campaign, you'll see that we have one ad group under it. Let's edit its name to Ad Group 1. And when you click on the ad group, you can find the ad. I think it's straightforward, and TikTok ad structure is clear to you now. Let's proceed to create another ad type. Click on Create, and now we're going to create a lead generation ad. This is one of the most important ad types as it allows us to collect leads effectively. Here we're gonna disable Smart Performance Campaign feature because it may not yield the best results, and disabling it will allow us to have more control over our campaign settings and targeting. Down here, we'll name the campaign Lead Generation and include our product or service name, which is website design in my case. And then click on Continue. And this will be Ad Group 1. Here we'll select Instant Form, which enables people to share their details directly within TikTok, making it easier to collect leads. As we learned earlier, we'll input all targeting details in this page, including the country, age group, interests, and other relevant factors to ensure our ad reaches the right audience. And here at the budget, let's start with $30 for this ad group. And here you'll notice that the ad group is optimized for leads. You can specify how much you're willing to pay per lead, but as I mentioned earlier, when starting a new campaign, it's best to leave this field blank. This allows TikTok to have full flexibility in acquiring the right leads for you, and after gathering some data, you can assign a specific cost per lead later. Click down here on Continue. We'll follow the same steps as before to create the ad. Click on the library and choose your video ad. And then add ad text here. Now let's move down to the destination, which is the instant form. Click on Create to get started. We're gonna select the blank form, and then click down here on Confirm. From here, you can change the form language. There are many language options available, but I'll proceed with English. Let's begin working on the form elements one by one. The first element is the image. Click on Update and add an image that's relevant to your service. Next, we'll go down here to the questions. Let's begin by adding a purpose statement. What is the reason behind this form, and what information we've collecting? Let's write something like kindly answer these questions to help us assist you more effectively. And let's go down here to personal information. What type of information we want to collect? Currently, we are asking people to provide their email and name. Let's start with the name field first and drag the email field underneath it. Click on Add Personal Information, and under Contact, we can add the phone number. You can add various fields to the form, such as job information, demographics, and more. Feel free to explore these options and select the types of information you'd like to collect. However, my advice is to avoid asking for too much information, as this may deter people from completing the form. Now let's add custom questions. Click here and select multiple choice. Let's add here, for example, how would you describe the type of website you're looking to create? The first answer for this question will be company website. Now I'll click on the plus sign to add another answer. Let me type here e-commerce website. This is our first multiple choice question, and here's how it looks on the form. And your audience can choose either option from the multiple choice answers provided. Let me add another multiple choice question. Do you currently have a website? The answers here will be yes or no. In conclusion, you can add any question here to help qualify your leads effectively. Next, we'll scroll down to the privacy section. The first step is to enter your business name here. Next, we'll need to insert the link to our privacy policy. Since I have a privacy policy on my website, I'll copy and paste the link here. But if you don't have a website, don't worry, we have a solution for you. Click here on Create with Template. Just add your business address here. And then insert your business email. And click on Create. And TikTok created privacy policy to you from scratch, using a standard template. Tick here and click on Confirm. And here we have the privacy policy added to the form. Next, we'll upload your business logo here. It can be added under Introduction, and if you prefer not to add one, you can simply disable this section. Click on the plus icon and upload your logo. And you'll see the logo added to the form. Insert your business name here. And here at Headline, I'm going to enter Create Your Amazing Website Today. The last step is to navigate to the final page. After submitting the form, your audience will be directed to this thank you page. Let's enter the description as, one of our experts will get back to you shortly. And at Call to Action button, you can insert your website URL, so audience can browse your website and know more about your business. Alternatively, you can change the button text to contact us on WhatsApp. Then, we'll add the WhatsApp link here, so they can contact you directly through WhatsApp. Insert your WhatsApp number here, ensuring you omit any leading zeros. I'll include the link format in the video description for reference. And when you're done, click down here on Complete. And with this, our contact form is ready, and it will be displayed to anyone who clicks on your ad. This is one of the most effective ways to collect leads on TikTok and can significantly benefit your business. And to finalize your ad, click down here on Publish All. Click on Back to Campaigns. And here you can view all the campaigns that have been created. Let's create another campaign type. Click on Create to start a new campaign. The campaign we're going to create focuses on community interaction. This type of campaign helps engage your audience and build a sense of community around your brand. First, let's edit the campaign name to include the business name we're advertising for. And then click on Continue. Let's name the ad group Ad Group 1. Next, we'll fill in all the targeting options as we learned in the previous steps. And down here, we'll set the budget for this ad group. And for the optimization goal, we aim to gain followers through this campaign. You can set a cost cap per follower, but it's best to select maximum delivery as it's new campaign, and once you've gathered enough data, you can make adjustments accordingly. And then click here on Continue. And at the ad level, you'll need to connect your account, so TikTok Ads knows where to direct the followers gained through your campaign. Click on Connect Account, and enter your TikTok account credentials to link your account with the ad platform. Once your TikTok account is connected, you can proceed by either uploading a new video, or selecting one from your existing TikTok content library to use as your ad. Ensure that the video is engaging and aligns with your goal of attracting followers. And when you're done, click on Publish All. Let's move on and create another campaign type. Now we're going to create a campaign focused on reach. This type of campaign ensures that your ad reaches the maximum number of people. Scroll down and update your campaign name. Make sure to turn off campaign budget optimization, as we'll cover this feature in the last part of this video. Insert the targeting details for your ad group, including location, age, gender, and interests, just as we did in the previous steps. At the frequency cap, I highly advise keeping the default setting, which limits one person to seeing your ad no more than 3 times per week. This helps ensure you reach the maximum number of people. Some advertisers prefer to limit ad exposure to once daily, but I'll leave it as is for this campaign. At the bid control section, you can set a bid for every 1,000 impressions. However, as we've discussed earlier, it's best to leave this blank for a new campaign and adjust it later once you have sufficient data. And then click on Continue. Let me choose the creative for this ad by clicking on the library. I'll select the video we uploaded earlier for this campaign. Insert ad text. You can also add a call to action by directing users to your website or a custom page inside TikTok. The custom page we created earlier is saved in the library for easy access. And that wraps up the key TikTok campaign types that can deliver real results for your business. As you've seen, advertising on TikTok is straightforward, whether you're selling products online or promoting services and collecting leads directly within the platform. Let's move on to the next part of this tutorial and dive into campaign optimization to ensure you get the most out of your TikTok ads. In this step, we're going to create a campaign using campaign budget optimization and multiple ad groups. This feature works across all campaign types, but for this example, let's create a website conversion campaign. I'm going to enable campaign budget optimization right here. This strategy allows TikTok to distribute your budget across ad groups based on their performance, ensuring that the best performing ad groups get more of the budget, which can lead to better results. So in this type of campaign, the budget is assigned at the campaign level, and not the ad group level. So let's assign a $100 budget for this campaign. And click on Continue. Let's call this group Ad Group 1. Select Data Connection and Optimization Event. Now let's move on to the targeting options. For this ad group, we'll assign the education interest as our target. Let's go back up to the ad group name and include the interest education in the name. This will help differentiate it from other ad groups in the same campaign, making it easier to manage and track performance later on. Next, we'll scroll down to the budget section. You'll notice that you can't set a specific budget for this ad group because it states here, uses campaign budget. This means the budget is controlled at the campaign level, not the ad group level. Click on Continue, and let's create the ad following the steps we've already covered. I'll fast forward through this part to save time, as it should be a familiar process by now. The ad has been successfully created. Now let's navigate to the campaigns list. Go to the Campaign tab, and you'll see the campaign we just created. Let's rename it to Website Conversion Multi-Ad Group for better clarity. Click on the campaign, and you'll see Ad Group 1 with the education interest assigned. Now let's create another ad group within the same campaign. Hover the mouse here and click on Copy. Click here on Copy, and this will create another identical ad group within the same campaign. Now we're gonna add new interests in this ad group. First, remove the existing one, and let's add here, for example, Business Services Interest. Go to the ad group name and change it to Ad Group 2, and let's add the interest business services to differentiate it from the first ad group. And then click on Publish All. Keep in mind that the ad creative will remain unchanged. Now if you click on the campaign, you'll see two ad groups, one targeting the business services interest and the other focusing on the education interest. You can view the results for each ad group to assess which one is delivering better performance, including metrics like cost per conversion. Note that you can create additional ad groups within this campaign by following the same steps. The recommended number of ad groups per campaign is typically 3, to ensure optimal performance while keeping things manageable. On the other hand, it's recommended to have at least 2 ads per ad group to give TikTok more options for optimizing delivery and achieving better results. To create additional ad in the ad group, click on the ad group. And then hover the mouse here and click on Copy. And click on Copy again. You'll get an exact copy of the ad here, and you can make adjustments by changing the video or updating the text. Let me enter a different ad text here, and then click on Publish. And now if you go to the ad group, you'll find 2 ads under this ad group. To recap, the optimal campaign setup involves using campaign budget optimization, creating multiple ad groups within the campaign, and ensuring each ad group contains more than one ad. This structure gives TikTok more flexibility to test and deliver the best performing ads, optimizing your results effectively. Now, let's move on to another advanced TikTok ads feature, creating custom audiences. To begin, click on Tools, then select Audience Manager. This is where you can manage and create audiences for more precise targeting in your campaigns, primarily used for retargeting people who have visited specific pages on your website. To begin, click on Create Audience and select Custom Audience. Go here to Website Traffic. We're gonna create audience who viewed a page in the last 30 days. I recommend changing the duration from 30 days to 60 days, meaning anyone who visits a specific page on my website will remain in this list for 60 days. And here choose the pixel linked to the website from which you want to create your audience. Let's say we want to create a list of audiences who visited the web creation page on this website. Copy web creation from the page URL and then paste it here. This means that anyone who visited a URL containing web creation in the last 60 days will be added to this audience list. This means we can effectively reach out to users who showed interest in specific service or product and tailor our ads to encourage them to return, and by retargeting these visitors, we increase the chances of conversion and can create more personalized campaigns based on their previous interactions. Scroll down to the audience name field, enter Website Creation Audience. This will allow you to quickly recognize this audience in the future. And then click on Confirm. And here we can see the newly created audience listed. Let's create another audience for all visitors to our website. Click on Website Traffic. And select all events here. Change the duration to 60 days, leave this field blank, and then enter the name for the audience at the bottom. Let's call it All Website Audience. And then click on Confirm. Let's create new campaign and show you how we can use audience targeting. I'm going to create a new website conversion campaign and name it Website Conversion Retargeting. Choose Data Connection Pixel. Then, scroll down to the Audience section, where you'll see all the audiences you've created listed here. However, since this is a new audience, it will take some time to appear as it collects traffic. Make sure that when selecting an audience, you don't add any additional targeting options, as doing so can limit ad reach and effectiveness. Before wrapping up this tutorial, let me quickly mention a couple of things. Under the Tools section, you'll find a list of the instant pages and forms you've previously created. You can easily modify them from here whenever needed. And if you want to view the leads collected through your lead generation ads, you can find them here under the Leads section. Additionally, under the Tools section, you can view your ad account setup and payment history. With that, we've reached the end of this in-depth TikTok ads tutorial. I hope you found it helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more tutorials on digital marketing.